my name is Abhinav and I'm a junior at Obra D. Tompkins High School. And I'm going to be doing something in the computer science field for my project. So my mentor meeting. Ever since September 26th, the day that I was supposed to meet my mentor, I have been trying to communicate with my mentor to find a good time to meet. It was difficult since he was a professor. Yet, after making an appointment, he was able to respond. That's one thing I learned about mentors or professors. They are usually busy, so trying to communicate with them is kind of hard. Additionally, I learned that a mentor-person relationship is not the same as a teacher-student relationship. A teacher-student relationship is what I was expecting before my first meeting. What I was planning on a student to do is to present a task given by the teacher, complete it, and present it back to the teacher and asking them what to do next. That is not how a mentor relationship works, which is what I learned over the past few meetings. A mentor-student relationship works by making students create a plan, make the agenda for the meeting to present to the mentor. The mentor should not really be doing much work in this process. It's an independent study. The student is supposed to come up with the research, come up with the ideas, and present it to the mentor, and the mentor is supposed to guide that person through this, which is exactly what I faced through this process. So my mentor actually introduced me to something called customer discovery, which is something that entrepreneurs use all the time to figure out a problem which can help their customers. This is to help find a project which I can do. So I got started with customer discovery by doing 20 interviews with other people who I knew and didn't know. And as a result, I found various problems amongst different individuals from a wide range of activities that could be improved upon. However, there was one underlying problem which I saw could be fixed, and one of that was sleep. Many people lack the amount of sleep or are having trouble waking up in the mornings. So what can I do to help improve that? Well, if I make a specialized sleep cycle based alarm system, I can figure out biologically when the best time of waking up is. I can do that by figuring out the sleep stages in which someone is best awakened by. In my case, I can figure out the sleep cycle in which someone is best awakened by through a Fitbit, which can recognize the sleep cycle that someone is sleeping through their use of heart rate, which is much cheaper than the other possibility which I was considering, called an electroencephalogram headset, which is about $100 to $700, which is way too expensive for what I was thinking. So I used this sleep cycle alarm in order to formulate an idea of how I can use machine learning to detect the proper and optimal time of waking up. So the problem here is that, should I continue with this project? The reason I ask that is because there's already a competing project in the market that's very similar to what I'm trying to do. They try to wake someone up based on the sleep cycle. However, they do this in a method that is not very accurate. They do this through the sounds recorded by a phone microphone of the person's movement during sleep. However, my project is a bigger and much more advanced version of this idea because it uses biofeedback that is much more accurate from the blood and heart rate. And additionally, I use machine learning to see the trends amongst past sleeps to figure out the optimal time in which someone should wake up, whether it's early or right at the alarm clock time that someone has intended to wake up. I learned that machine learning can be difficult, and I need to continue to learn over this next 6 weeks, the third 6 weeks, as my mentor has mentioned that machine learning has a variety of mathematics that's needed to progress. As a result, I need to continue to learn and improve my independent study over the next few weeks in order to make this project a success and grow myself and my life.